Right, guys, some great smells coming out of that kitchen. I love that we're getting some really different dishes on the go.
Jason's going to go down in flames today because he thinks that you can braise beef shin in 45 minutes. It's going to be like old shoe leather. Ozzy has done pickled tongue. It's straight out of peony. Yeah. It's great to see that these guys took on the rewards and they've soaked it up and they've thought about it, and it's already infiltrating into their plating and their thinking. I think it's fantastic.
It's all down to flavors, textures, and how they're going to plate it and present it to us.
We have 10 minutes left, and there's too many things to do. My head's just spinning around at this moment. No time to waste. The pasta in front of me that's not working out. All sticking to the table. I feel like it's goodbye for me.
That's a big thing for me, to actually plate much better with a bit more finesse and not always that big hunk meat and potatoes that I always serve.
I didn't know that there is a possibility this isn't going to cook long enough in 90 minutes, because I pulled it out right towards the end.
He's not even tasting it. You have 60 seconds left. The pressure test looms.
It has to look as nice as I can possibly make it, because I must do everything I can to stay out of the bottom three.
I didn't know if my flavor combinations were going to work well. I did a pink peppercorn sirloin, pickled ox tongue, and root vegetable mash.
And I can see some inspiration from Chris and Rasmus. The pickling of the tongue, the using of those traditional ingredients in a restaurant plate.
What I learned yesterday from my pickling, I tried to put in today onto my dish with my ox tongue, and I'm trying to better my presentation.
Ozzy.
Yes, chef.
This is a damn fine dish.
Thank you, chef.
You've got the nice acidity from the pickle on your tongue, and they balance beautifully. Attractive looking plate, tasty, properly cooked, seasoned, spot on.
Thank you, chef.
Today I prepared my take, or more South African flavoured beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington is a deceptively difficult dish to do because you've got to get the balance between getting the pastry crisp and cooked and not overcooking the meat. So with the exception of the pastry being quite doughy, you've got the meat spot on. Very good dish.
Thank you, sir. This is a beef short rib croquette with cauliflower puree.
Presentation-wise, very modern. It's got a nice feel to it. But you've definitely got the right combination of flavors.
Today I made you a beef stew with spinach pap and some chakalaka. I came to the kitchen not feeling like myself this morning. Physically I'm here, but my mind is at home.
But cooking food that reminds you of home, it's a good place to start a dish from.
The chakalaka, bright, lovely colors. It says eat me when I look at it. It's a different version. I've never had cauliflower and cucumber added into a chakalaka, but it blends in well. The flavors are there. The meat should have cooked a little bit longer and it would have been home dry.
So I've got braised shin, a seared fillet, prepared medium rare, and then a crispy tongue that I've deep fried.
How long did you cook the shin for?
Braised the shin for about 45 minutes.
Have you tasted it?
I didn't taste it, no.
Do you know how long it takes to braise a shin?
Not entirely. I've braised cheek before.
2.5 hours. if you tasted this, you wouldn't have served it. This is going to cost you big time, because this is inedible.
The brief said you have to think out of the box today, so let's see if I accomplished what they asked for. I thought let's go a bit of a Spanish route today, so I've got a beef fillet stuffed with beef sausage and paprika stuffing.
Didn't we have Buddha bunny? And now we've got Buddha chorizo. Huh?
Karen, I look at this plate and I see you. The meat, the stuffing, all those flavors coming through. Your puri chorizo blends in very well with this dish. Well done.
Thank you so much, Chef. Thank you.
The more I taste your food of late, the more it's like, in the way off in the distance, it was like a cocoon where the housewife lived. And the butterfly that's emerged is creative and bold and making beautiful food. This is magnificent. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Karen, thank you.
Thank you so much, thank you. I mean, how empowering, motivating me just to go on and finish this right to the end.
There are some of you that can quite rightly breathe a sigh of relief. But on the other hand, we saw some genius today. We saw some people who took some genuine risks and it paid off. Amanda's, what seemed like an unlikely dish when it stood without its sauce. It was a beautifully balanced dish, a lovely broth, and great wontons using boerewors as a filling. Superb idea.
It feels really good to get a special mention. But I mean, that's kind of who I am, you know, I like to take a little bit of a risk.
Leandre, our one ingredient wonder, who had brilliant set of fingertips till she poured chocolate on it.
I just can't seem to get one dish perfectly right. I've been named the one element wonder now.
Ozzy took some inspiration from his roots and took some inspiration from his reward and his masterclass and produced a magnificent plate.
It's an absolutely phenomenal feeling. I think since my hot edition, these are the best comments I've heard thus far.
Karen, whose flights of fancy seemed to delight us, decided to turn boerewors into a Spanish sausage, and it worked. The winner for today's challenge is Karen.